Morning, dear students. This is Gangishetty Srinivas, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government Degree College, Narsampet. For sixth semester, we have paper that is company law. In that company law, we discussed so many issues regarding incorporation and preparation of documents. In that, we understood one important point, that is the uh, one of the best features of company is the management and ownership is different. While we are discussing about features of company, we saw that there are number of good features in company type of organization. In that, ownership is different from management. Actual owners of the company is shareholders, but they are not enter into the management of the company. We saw that in sole proprietorship and partnership, the management and ownership is not separated, both are same. In company type of organization, the capital is much more than sole proprietorship and partnership. There is so many legal provisions to run a company. In that, company management can be done by the board of directors. Today we will see the how the management of company goes, and how the company management by done by directors. Before going to in detail discussion, what is the what is the need for directors, and what is definition of director, what do you mean by deemed directors, and who are known as executive directors and non-executive directors, how many number of directors in terms of limitation of directors, minimum number and maximum number, and is there any necessity for women directors in companies. We see these issues in this class. First of all, we have to understand what is the need for directors. We know that a company being an artificial person, it cannot act by itself. As an artificial person, company has its own legal entity, but it is not actual person. It is an artificial person. It has neither a mind nor a body of its own. It must act through some human agency. The persons by whom the business of the company is carried on are termed as directors. Yes, we discussed in the earlier previous class, that is director, the management and ownership is different in company type of organization. The company business is carried by the persons known as directors. The institution of the company is composed of two organs, the general body or shareholders and the board of directors. Yes, there are two types of organs in the while running the company. There are one is shareholders and another is board of directors. Shareholders are owners of the company. They are part and parcel of share capital investment, and board of directors are the managers for the company. The board is the managerial body to whom is entrusted the whole management of the company. It is constituted by the general body. Directors are accountable to the members. Directors over a duty to the members to exercise care, skill, and diligence in discharge of their functions. The whole management of the company entrusted by the directors. Directors appointed by the general body. Hence, directors are accountable for the members of the company. Who are the members of the company? Members of the company is shareholders. Shareholders meet in general body and they appoint its directors. Statutory requirement to have directors. The Act has recognized the need for directors and their vital position in a company. It requires every company to have its board of directors. Yes, I told that there is no chance to run the routine business activities by the shareholders or by the debenture holders or by any other. The company can run by the board of directors. According to section 149, every public company shall have at least three directors, and every private company shall have a minimum of two directors. The maximum number of directors is 15. For one person company, minimum one director must exist. We know that there are types of companies, private company and public company. The norms or rules and regulations are quite different for public company and private company. We understood that in the previous lectures. According to section 149, 149 says that at least minimum three directors for public company. Coming to private company, it reduces it to two only. Two directors is minimum two directors are enough to run private company, whereas public company needs three directors. Maximum number of directors in both the type of companies is 15. 2013 Companies Act introduced one special company, that is one person company. One person company, minimum one director must needed. So here what we discussed just now, according to section 49 or 149, what it says in 149 mentioned that the board of directors minimum number of directors for public limited company is 3, whereas private limited company is 2, but in one person company there is only minimum of one director is must. What do you mean by board of directors? Section 2 of 10 Companies Act 2013 says that board of directors are board in relation to a company means the collective body of the directors of the company. In fact, the expression directors is also used to mean the board of directors. Generally, board of directors, collective body of the directors. Individually, director is called as director. Collectively, the total directors is known as board of directors. Generally, when we use directors, implied board of directors. The board directs, controls, manages, and superintends the affairs of a company. It formulates the general policy of the company. The general policy of the company formulated by board of directors, and the board of directors empower to control, manage, and superintend all the affairs of the business of the particular company. So, according to section 210, 2 of 10, board of directors means directors collectively called as board of directors. In simply, in simple terms, we when we speak about directors implies board of directors. And directors have empower to control or authentic to control, authority to control, manage and superintend the activities or affairs of the company. Directors can exercise powers only when they act collectively. An individual director has no authority to act on behalf of the company unless he is authorized by the Act, Articles of Association, a resolution of the Board of Directors, a resolution of the shareholders. Yes, we told just now what Board of Directors means. Directors collectively called as Board of Directors. Hence, there is a separation of individual director, there is a board. While an individual director cannot able to perform any duty, uh, any duty instead of board of directors. Board of directors only can exercise powers, but no individual, no individual director has authority to act on behalf of the company. But when there is necessary, if the act permits, if the articles of association permits, if a resolution of the board of directors passed by the board of directors to a particular director to perform a certain particular authority, a resolution of the shareholders. In these four situations, if these four situations occur, if these four situations uh, given right to the any individual director, then he has act in, instead of board of directors. Otherwise, all powers in the board of directors are exercised by the directors collectively by the board. So, in need for the directors, we understood that we understood that the company is a is being an artificial person. It cannot perform any duty because of it neither have neither a mind nor a body. So instead of a company, the board of directors need is there to run regular business and to formulate general policies of the company. Board of directors for private, public, and one person company, minimum number of directors are different. And also, board means collectively the directors is called board of directors. But in, in addition to that, there is no director has exercise powers instead of board of directors. Uh, but if act permits or articles of association permits, if the shareholders made a resolution, or if a resolution of the board of directors uh, transfer the powers or given the powers to the particular director to act instead of direct board of directors, then he is able to perform that particular duties. So, coming to what do you mean by director? What do you mean by director? Companies Act 2013, Section 2 of 34. Director means a director appointed to the board of a company. What do you mean by director? Where it mentioned? It mentioned in the Companies Act 2013, Section 2 of 34. Section 2 of 34 says that director means a director appointed to the board of a company. Another term we will come across in the company's management, that is deemed directors. A person in accordance with whose directions and instructions the board of directors of a company is accustomed to act shall be deemed to be a director of the company. Such persons have been addressed under English law a shadow director. What do you mean by deemed director? Yes, we know that a person in accordance with whose directions, under whose directions and instructions the board of directors of a company is accustomed to act shall be known as deemed director. In English law, it is known as shadow director. Right? Coming to executive and non-executive directors. In in other terms, they are called as inside directors and outside directors. Inside directors are also known as executive directors, and outside directors are also called as non-executive directors. Inside directors and executive directors are same, and outside directors and non-executive directors are same. What do you mean by inside directors are executive directors? Whole time employees of the corporate associate with the day-to-day working of company and receive remuneration, who is appointed for regular employees of the company and who are rendering their services to whole time and day to day working of the company is known as executive directors. For example, technical director, executive director, managing director. Coming to non executive directors, these directors are not in employment of the company. Instead of receiving remuneration, they receive sitting fee. They serve the boards of more than one companies. Non-executive directors are the directors are visiting the company for the sake of taking decisions. When they come to company for taking decisions and participate in the meetings of the board of directors, then they will receive the remuneration as sitting fee, not the remuneration. Their remuneration is called as sitting fees. They are professional directors and nominee directors, statutory directors. Non executive directors are not the directors for a single company. They perform their job as directors in a number of companies or different companies. So, executive directors are called as inside directors, and non executive directors are known as outside directors. Inside directors are the directors for full employment of the full employees of the company, and they render services to perform day to day activities. Whereas in non executive directors are the directors of outside directors, and they come and perform their duties when and where the required their services to participate in meetings of the board of directors to take decisions. They are known as non-executive director. Their remuneration is known as sitting fees. Coming to what are the provisions and what are the rules and regulations regarding number of directors of a company. We know that there are three types of companies we observed in the previous discussion, that is public company, private company, and one person company. Coming to minimum and maximum number of directors, according to section 149, every company must have at least three directors, and every private company must have a minimum of two directors, and every one person company have must one director. Maximum number of directors, a company may appoint more than 15 directors after passing a special resolution. The Act has prescribed the maximum number of directors as 15. In case of a public company, any increase in the number of directors of more than 15, the shareholders can do so by passing a special resolution in the general body meeting. Yes, public company, 3 minimum directors, 15 maximum directors. Private company, 2 minimum directors, 15 maximum directors. One person company, one director is must, and the maximum number of directors for one person company is 15. To for more than 15 directors, a special resolution may be passed in these three types of companies. Is there any provisions for woman director? Yes. Under Rule 3 of Companies Appointment and Qualification of Directors Rules 2014, under Rule 3 of Companies Appointment and Qualifications of Directors Rules 2014, every listed company should appoint one woman director, and every other public listed companies having a paid up share capital of 100 crores or more, or turnover of 300 crores or more. So, in these three situations, every public limited company should appoint one woman director. Listed company, listed company, listed company, and paid up share capital of 100 crores rupees company, and or turnover of 300 or more company shall appoint uh, one woman director in their board of directors.